Hey Jumbo, if you look at majority of my previous videos, you will see how good I'm speaking about the skills of UN players, and it's very rare that you see me talking about other players. So I dedicated today's video in shout out to few players who are amazing. So to start with, this first game will be full squad against randoms. And these guys are just awesome. Big Sonic put them together against us and they are doing an amazing job. They made us sweat it actually. What a bunch of great players here against a full squad. That's why I'm saying if you are in a random game, even if you are against a full squad, play that game, man. Play it. You never know. You never know. Things can turn out really well for you. So this was a full squad against randoms, and I was really surprised how good these guys are. and I was really what is the right word? Surprised, or not really surprised, but I really liked the way that these guys never lost hope in fighting against full squad. And this is going to be a feeling like playing in a top league squad game. But on the other side, it is randoms. Unbelievable, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. And I thought if I enjoyed this game and the guys who really like to play war robots, they would really like to see this game, because this was the moment when Big Sonic put players together in matchmaking, which worked out really well. I tell you, my friend, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. So I'll just go back to the game commentary so that I don't want to interfere too much on your enjoyment on watching this video, man. It's such an amazing game against these randoms. They will hammer us down really well, and they will play an excellent game considering that they are randoms against full squad. Man, absolutely skillful players. So if you are in this game and you are one of the players that was in these squads, in this game, hats off to you, man. I really enjoy seeing skillful players. So we've been fighting vigorously for the center beacon, and luckily our team is slightly on the stronger side, and we are managing to keep it and fight it in a really big way. Also considering I am using about 80% of my skills here. So there is a Titan, and this Titan can do quite a lot of damage. So I decided to fly here so that I can block his damage and other enemy damage as well. So I'm trying to do that, but one Kochi passed under me and he managed to push me slightly. And I really wanted to do damage to that Titan, but unfortunately they did a push on our home beacon. I was like, no, man, this is not looking good, because if they get this beacon and if they keep it, we are in trouble. But lucky for me, I managed to change it back to blue. But now I'm just watching and I see a lot of their Titans dropping by, and I was thinking, okay, my target here would be to kill this Titan, but this Ophion bot is blocking my damage to these Titans. And I was like, no, man, why are you doing that? I just want to wipe at least one of them. I took some damage there, and I was like, okay, if he leaves me, I have 5 seconds to go, and hopefully I can go back and kill at least one Titan with my Ophion. Yeah, so that is what we did. And if Pixonic does this regularly, man, it is going to be very, very enjoyable fighting in any game, in the War Robots community, because you'll be against players who are good at your level. Doesn't matter if it is squad or random. So this was one of them, and hats off to all these players. I thoroughly enjoyed, and I was really surprised that we managed to pull off a game like this. Very, very enjoyable. The second shout out is not going to be against UN this time. It's going to be for other players. The clan that I really enjoy seeing them playing is Navi. They play very well. Even though these guys, they have everything maxed, MK15, 100,000. But it's very, very enjoyable seeing how professionally these guys play the game. Their tactics, the way they communicate, the way they see things, it's very, very enjoyable watching. And we have been losing a lot of games against Navi, just because we don't take the game as serious as the other guys. We just want to run, play games, no tactics. No. When I tell some of my players that let's do this, nobody's interested. So you have seen I lost my 2 coaches trying to push for that center, but it did not work. And they're not going to stop thinking that they have 3 beacons and that's it. No, they're going to keep pushing until the last minute. That's how these guys play. And if you think they are pushing, I go for their home beacons, it's not going to work out. But because immediately they will kill their robots and come there and stop you. But for some reasons, I think one of our teammates got their home beacon. So they play really well. Their tactics really work, and I'm really enjoying seeing how skillful a squad game can be, considering that you have good set of players. So these guys, they were in UN before. Very good set of personality players, and they decided to reform and bring Navi back. And they brought it in a big way, my friend. It's when you see Navi, you know it is going to be one of the interesting games. So that is the shout out to one is the random, second is to Navi clan. They play really well, and if players enjoy content like this, then I'm going to make more videos of other clans as well that I find very skillful and their tactics really work out well. Because having a clan is another thing, having good set of players is another thing, having good personality players is another thing. Putting all this together and having players who are willing to discuss tactics and implement them, that is another thing. So for the clan leaders and inspectors and the guys who are running clans, there's a lot of things to consider when you take in a player, and which direction do you want to take. For example, UN, our direction is not to be one of the strongest clan with top meta hanger. No, we just like to keep the activity, good set of players, good set of variety of builds, and that's it, and enjoy the game with friends. Nothing very, very serious in consideration with fighting in top league play. So also there's a lot of freedom. You can play with any clan you want. You can squad with them. You can do anything, because we believe that friendship comes first. Human beings come first. The rights for players and their freedom comes first. But we try to avoid players who are very negative, who are very aggressive in their talking and all that. We just like to, take it easy. So this is how these 2 games went. If you enjoy content like this, you know what to do. Thank you very much. Bye bye.